Hello, 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 hello. How are we? How is everybody? Welcome in. Happy stream, happy Tuesday, happy all those other good things that mean we can do some hobby today online. My microphone's probably a million miles away, so I'm going to pull it close and hopefully I don't deafen you all. In fact, I'm going to mute my microphone while I'm moving it because I'm a nice. That's probably better. How is everybody? I've got both chats up and open. We've got Twitch on the left, YouTube on the right. To the left of me, Joe, goes to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. We have Glenn, Baldy Gnome, Gabrinsky, the boss, all here. Hello. White Wolf is here. What's happening? Brontis is here. Oh, there's a... Oh, there's the dulcet tones we all know and love. Mechs and Minis. Hello, hello. What's happening? What's happening? Over on the YouTube, we have Felix. Hello. I'm Big Daddy 74. Thanks for making me say that name out loud on the internet. Nell, hello. Jack Wondersmoke. Who is that lady in on the miniature? What? Who are you talking about? Let's go. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Dylan. Thank you so much for asking. I'm trying to get stuck into Orktober. I feel like I'm already behind on Orktober. It's the 8th, and I don't think I haven't done any orcness, which is just like a damn shame. Last year I wanted to try and get like 12 to 1500 points of an orc army for 40k painted and ready for games, and I did quite a bit. And I actually got 3 death copters, 20 boys, 3 mega armored knobs, a war boss. I think that's about it, to be honest. Painted up. So it's not enough. I'm going to try and get another 20 boys done, another 3 death copters, a battle wagon, a death dread, and basically that. If I get that done, and then I see that's like probably 1,000 points, if not a little bit more. So if I got that done, I'd be very happy. Oh, it's the better half of the channel. Mediocre Hobbies, Laura. She's the one who does everything behind the scenes. So I sit in front of the camera and say lots of stupid stuff, and then she has to take all that information and make it something useful to delve out to the world. I've started a zombie, a werewolf, and a pumpkin guy. I don't have time for Orktober, lol. Good evening, yes. There is a lot of hobby going on, and Orktober especially has lots of hobby like being pulled in lots of different directions, which can be a bit kind of awful. I don't know if I'm going to be doing much spooky stuff. I think I'm going to focus on like orky stuff because I'm actually enjoying 40k a lot these days. I want to play more of it. I want to play with loads of different armies. Like 1,000, 1,200 point kind of smaller armies across the board, a bunch of them. So I would love to get an orc army off the ground. I had an orc army years ago. It was painted awfully. It was just base coat, and then I threw Devlin mud all over it, if people remember that color. And I thought it looked great. It did not look great. So I'm going in and spending a lot of time on these this time. I'll show you an example. This is the standard that I'm taking basic infantry to. So this is just the leader of an orc unit. Can't even really see what's going on there, but so yeah, I like the orcs. I want the orcs to be a nice looking force, nice looking army, with some kind of work put in. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Focus on them a little bit and have some fun. So for today's glorious stream, what I have is I've got the next batch of 10 orc boys. Last year I managed to get the base coats and washes on their skin. So now I just have to go through the three stages of layering to get them kind of looking fresh. So it's 5 stages on the skin for orc boys, which seems criminal. So if I can get the skin somehow miraculously done on these 10 orc boys during this stream, it will be a good stream. Yeah. Hey, I'm here, but I will be lurking as I am dying. Oh, God. New subscriber, Mr. Timothy Shabby. Just subscribe, but it doesn't say where. There we go. Prime, 28 months in a row. 28 total. Holy cow, that's a lot of months. Thank you so much for the Bezos books, buddy. Appreciate you. Hey. Just get over a migraine. Got Andy on the big screen in the living room. Looks good. Thanks, buddy. I got a migraine last night, actually, out of nowhere. Just before I was about to go to bed, just my left eye wanted to pop out of my brain. I don't know what was going on. Just finished almost 4,000 points of bad moves for a commission, so I'm definitely skipping Orktober. That makes sense, buddy. That makes sense. That's okay. Yeah, all good. Just finished building the Hive Storm box, a day and a half, and just finished. Nice. I collect my black dragon from the elf range I bought from my local armor store birthday. Nice. The old style model. Nice. Just the dragon, the armor, and soul. Yes. Could you show your winged blood angel miniature? Which one? Move. Oh god. Technically I've done 3 so far. Sanguinor, Astaroth the Grim, and a standard Death Company with Jump Pack is my 3 miniatures. Which one would you like to see a closer up of Mr. Jonas? I plan to paint it like a storm dragon inspired by dragons from How to Train Your Dragon universe. That's awesome. Easy to find is Polish name. It's search engine Wondersmoke. Cool. Weather's getting colder here and the Great White North. I swear, as soon as it does, I go back into hobby mode. I'm lazy as... yeah, some people just can't work in the heat. Like, it really just drains the energy and enthusiasm out of them. They're sitting there, like, sweating or uncomfortable while they're painting. I get that entirely. So how many of us have rocked up to see if Pepper shows up to congratulate over Golden Dean? Well, of course, Magnum Pepper should appear at some stage just to get his... I was tempted to... No, I'm not tempted to. I am going to do it. Is create a little... You can create roles on Discord, so it just gives you an extra title. So, for instance, my top tier patrons, which is only 2 of at the moment, they get Primarch names. So, like Lord Raldoron is Sanguinius in the chat and stuff like that. But words... So I want to give him like Golden Demon winner or something. You know what I mean? Like some like... It's like when people talk to him in the chat, he's got the little tagline of... He's a Golden Demon winner. Like, let's not mess around here. So, it should be a bit of fun, I think. The Death Company. Are those printed wings? They are indeed printed wings. So, here is the finished job. It's actually lots of printing on these guys because... Here's another one. Here's one not even sprayed yet. So, it's 3D printed wings. 3D printed shoulder pad for my flesh tears and for the Death Company symbol. So a few extra nice bits and pieces to make them look special. And I've done them on a full 10. So yeah, I've got lots of work to do to get these guys painted up. But I just like the wings. I like it a lot. I like how they look on special models, and I just want all the jump guys to have the same. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Winter is a time for Space Wolves. Yeah. October. November. Dwarfcember. Yeah, I'm so salty they got rid of Blood Angel Dreadnoughts. Which you'd like the standard Blood Angel? Did they? They're not very Orktoberish. Don't worry, we're actually working on these. I just got asked questions about some dudes. I need to get these out of my way now without breaking them. I think if I throw them hard enough, they'll go away. None of them stood up there. I definitely like this though, so... There's all the named character Blood Angels that they've released so far. All painted up and ready to go. Just put them in Ulanor too soon. Lol. Have you tried them on SG? What's SG? November. No more Furies or Libby Dread. Yeah, I know there's no like technically Furioso dreadnoughts, but you can have a Brutalis dreadnought, which has the same equipment as a like. Here's my Death Company dreadnought. If you're trying to tell me that that don't look like a Furioso dreadnought with its weapons and equipment, I don't know what you're smoking. So I know the name is technically gone, but like I think you're okay with that. The Librarian dreadnought, from being brutally honest, I hated that as a concept. Always. I've never once in my entire life ever read a book that had a Librarian dreadnought. They don't exist. And they just made them up for Blood Angels, and it's a crap idea. Freaking giant golden wings making them fly around the table was stupid. And they're an ugly model. They're ugly. They never looked good. Their stupid spear, rotisserie spear thing, I hate them. This is cool as shit. So, yeah. Maybe I was a bit too harsh there, but Librarian Dreadnoughts can get in the bin. Yeah. Sanguinary Guard. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, my Sanguinary Guard. Oh. Something happened there. My Sanguinary Guard also all have wings. So, yeah. They got to. I have to pull the backpack off Dante and give him a set of these wings now, because I didn't print these before I did Dante. So, yeah, they're going to be fielded next to Dante and Sanguinor. They got to have wings to match them, so. Yeah. And then, of course, we got to paint up this guy as well. Who's really cool. So, yes, lots. Oh. Gulmero Deber, just thank you so much for the support and the follows and the subscription. What did I miss a second ago, though? Oh, was it Revenant? Sorry, was it Revenant? Thank you so much. Tier 1, 7 months. Currently on a 7-month streak. Thank you so much, buddy. Sorry, I missed that for a second. There's a hype train incoming. We may even hit a hype train. New subscriber, Shippo, just subscribe. Thank you so much. Oh, White Wolf gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Total of 120 gifted subs to the channel, buddy. Thank you so much for that. You absolute hero. Better put these works back in frame or else people will think I'm doing absolutely nothing while I'm online. Is that very loud? Will I lower that down just a wee bit? Maybe I should lower that down just a wee bit, so people aren't totally deafened by it. Why did the orc dress up as a seal for Halloween? So I go around yelling, orc. God damn it. I hate you all. What the hell? Your video really opened my eyes to how beautiful the Sanguinor model is. I should try paint mine, I guess. This is a beautiful model. Beautiful model. Yeah, I can't wait to actually try him. I stepped into Blood Angels heaven. Oh, yeah, all the characters. Yeah, it's cool, right? Best Kings of War painter on Instagram has entered the chat. Nice. Explain. Don't often see you around. Yes, normally it's a shadows where I belong. Yes, definitely belong in the shadows. Oh, but I've not started them yet. Lol. Face glorious yours. Well, yes, you're having a weird. Yes, sure. It was just happening, so I hit the button. Okay. Don't forget to get a Discord. Yes. Tier 1 sub to Jace. You've gained 121 gifted subs. You gifted another sub. A specific sub. You want that specific person to have a thingy, so I get that. Remind me the paste you use for your marine bases. Oh, yes, sir. This one. This is the one I use for the Martian stuff, and this is what I use for, like, these are the main two that I use. Dark Earth and Firelands. If I'm doing urban, I use Lunar Desert for that as well. So, like, I get by with these three for night. I wish these were this size, but live and learn, it's fine. Yeah, they're all amazing. Thoughts on the Rattling versus Tank Buster kill team reveal for a few days ago. Right. So I had a real like impatient moment, which was like they started the Rattling, because I watched it with Laura, and we were sitting there watching it, and it was like they started showing the Rattling, and I was like, yes, finally, Rattlings, yes, so excited, so exciting. And then it was just like the vignette, and I was like, oh, like I've been waiting so long for Rattlings, and I'm just getting a vignette, and I'm like, I was a tiny bit disappointed, but I even said to her, I was like, look, it's stunning, it's beautiful, at least I get to paint a couple of cool Rattlings, I'm fine. 2 seconds later, whole kill team, whole set of new Rattlings, whole set of new Tank Busters, delighted. I am so excited. It's just, yes, give me Rattlings. They've got everything going for them. I am so happy. Sanguinary Guard is Astra, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, Firelands, yes. Fireland. Not even an S, 2 words as well. Fireland. Libby Dread does make sense, though. They have a Chaplain Dread, so why would they put Librarians in as well? But yes, the Golden Wings were stupid. They don't even have a Chaplain Dreads anymore. They're gone too. I actually have one I've never even opened. But just about to start Orc Army, would you recommend Contrast Orc Flesh or for green skin? I've got about 900 videos on my channel about painting orcs, and I pretty much do a different skin technique for all of them. This is the one that I'm currently going with. This is my favorite. It's not for everybody because a lot of people like the cartoony look, which is the bright, vibrant green. I'm going with the bright, vibrant green look for my old world orc army, which is still on the shelf in boxes. They're all orcs there. I'll get them built sometime soon. I like the more natural, more brutal look for the orcs of these ones. And this one starts with Plague Bear Flesh. Actually have it written down because it was in my Rebel. Plague Bear Flesh, Berserker Bloodshade, Strachan Green, Ogre Camo, Creed Khaki. Those are the colors that I use for this guy. And this is the one I like the most. So, but it's up to you. There's loads of different versions. Like there's a video online of me painting this guy, and as you can see, he has a totally different tone again to these. It's pushed more into the more like greeny look. So yeah. I have about 72 / glaive guard on 20 by 20 for old world. What do you think about gust gluing them to 25 by 25? Like, I don't think they'll look great just gluing them on top of. You can buy adapters which clip around a 20 by 20 to make it a 25 by 25. What did I do it on as a test? I've got a model here somewhere with that done to show you how it's done. I think it was one of those Empire guys, was it? No, I don't know how I did it on. I did it on somebody to show it off, but I literally can't remember who or what video it was in. I don't think it'll look good just gluing it on. It'll just be like step stoned up. Gotta say, I appreciate the ham and cheese toasty on top of the massive power pack. It's so good. The great thing about orcs is your orcs can be wildly different in appearance, and it still makes sense for... Yeah, literally, like, if you put 50 Caucasian dudes in a room, all their skin tones are going to be different. So it's all the same. It's fine. Do whatever you want. But for simplicity and batch painting, obviously find a suitable thing. Just get the movement trays with the spacers. Another great idea. The only thing I'm a bit like, thank you so much for the subscribe, Pain Afflicted. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We have a chest. Open the hype chest. Share some sort of dancing, something with the chat, apparently. That's a thing. What was I saying there? Yeah, with the fixed movement, you can't like change, like if you want to like reform and change their frontage, then those movement trays suddenly are not great. Like I've done it. I've made those trays, but I prefer the bases changing so that if I in mid game want to do something different, I can. You know what I mean? You're kind of limited by the bases then. Do you reckon the honor guard, the honor of the Golden Demon win, is he here? And you might actually call Magnum Pepper instead of Pepper. No. It's just Pepper. He's Pepper forever. Pinch of pepper. You love it. He can be a peeper all he wants, but it's fine. The Rattling's heavy sandwich sat beside him is great. I love it. 40k. Yeah, I love it. They're so good. Sorry. Wait, what's Jace won't admit it, but he's quite the painter. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. He nearly threw a tantrum. I did not nearly. Okay. Tiny bit disappointed. No, he was mad. Hey! Slightly above average, maybe. The Rattlings have a sandwich that, yes. Mediocre, you might say. What was this? Kindrick04. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Once again, I keep saying thank you for people who are subscribing. Once again, they could be watching a video from 2 years ago, sat at home, not on the stream at all, and I'm saying thank you to nobody. But it's polite to say thank you, right? Oh, well, worth the wonder. Do you reckon? Yes. Never I've tried. Trust me. Lol. Needs at least a stay sort of name to be respected. Lol. Oh, dear, Andy. What? Thanks for subbing. What did I do now? Don't answer that. I do lots of things. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure they usually are 3D printed. If my glue will cut, I currently only have Citadel glue. Wait, what? It's hard for me what material they're made from. What material what are made of? The movement trays with spacers can be bought from miniwargaming.com. They do a great selection of them, and I think because they make so many of them and they're kind of good guys, they do like decent prices. And I think they printed way too many, so you can probably get some deals. Regarding orc skin, are you planning to do smaller orcs with brighter skin? No. I know the whole concept of that, and it's great, and I love that it's in the lore. You know, the bigger and meaner you get, the darker your skin gets. I just prefer the uniformed look across the army, so I'm going to keep the tones matching across the whole force. But I get that. Mr. Raldron is doing old world orcs, and he's doing it correctly. The bigger and gnarlier the orc, the darker the skin gets, and his army looks great, but he's much better painted than I am. But no, I'm not going to do that. From Gretchen to Warboss, same skin tone. And not pay fortune for dealing with. Thank you so much. Yes, politeness is good. Be well. Always. I rephrase. You rephrase all you want, buddy. Have you ever considered looking into Trench Crusade? Recently got into and sell the love of kit bashing. Trench Crusade. Is that the... hold on. Is that the one we played at the event? Is that the one? I think I played it. No, I didn't. It's a different game. Like things like Trench Crusade are great. Like the concept of other game systems are great. But like my hobby is also a business, which means if I jump across and do loads of content on Trench Crusade, it's just not going to get views. Like, I'm going to say something now. Please, nobody take it the wrong way, right? But like, Peachy should be doing better than he is right now because he's a big name and he's so talented and he's so great. But he's just focusing on not Games Workshop, which is fine. That's what he wants to do. That's what inspires him. Brilliant. Keep going. But if he was doing Games Workshop stuff, he would probably like double subscribers right now. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, it's great to the idea of doing loads of smaller games, but like I've got this ready to rock and roll. I got my Bolt Action 3rd edition starter set and my new Bolt Action 3rd edition hardback rulebook ready to go. Still in cellophane. So I will be doing some of that on the channel, but I won't be varying too much from that, to be honest with you. Super glue sticks most things, but more hobbyists need to use 5-min epoxy. This stuff is amazing for sticking 3D parts to plastic and for getting resin models to stick properly. Only using UV resin to gap fill rather than green stuff. Yeah, that's amazing. If you go to Green Stuff World, get UV resin on one of their little UV torches. It doesn't cost that much money, and it's great. I took the wrong way on principle. More Kings of War and Mantic for the win. Once again, both, like, I'm sure they're great games, but they just don't get the views. And I love 40k. I love Age of Sigmar. I love Warhammer the Old World. I love Lord of the Rings. I love boarding actions. I'm just... There's already enough games for me that I love that I don't have time to play. I wish I had 1,000,000 hours a day that I could do all these games and just really enjoy. I love Peachy. Yeah. All right, 26 minutes in. That might be the record for not doing anything. There's absolutely no way I'm getting these orc skin layered up with the amount of time. I'm using my trusty wet palette. I have no Red Bull, so I've just got my monster. I'll crack open, have a little of some monster, and then I'm going to start layering Straken green across the flesh of these orcs. Oh, that's the good stuff. A magma pepper. Sorry, I'm late. Absolutely smattered after that weekend. Why, buddy? What happened this weekend? Why would you perhaps be in any way, shape, or form tired? Was it from all the partying? Was it from the after party for being such a champion, such a boss, such a chode, such a king of men, painter extraordinaire, golden demon winner? Would it be all these things that maybe has you a little bit tired? Would it be? It could be. The champion is in the house. Yes, I remember. Don't worry. Laura just sent me a private message to remind me that he's 15, thinking I'm going to say something inappropriate. I know. Carl's Gameport has become a member. Oh, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel, buddy. That's huge. Thank you so much for that. It is very welcome. For those of you on the YouTube chat who have no idea what just happened, Magma Peeper just appeared in chat in Discord. Magma Peeper just won a golden demon over the weekend. Over at... I can't even remember the name of the convention now. Joe Man just subscribe. Thank you so much. Spiel. There, I knew I got it. So we're all congratulating him, the glorious man that he is. Well done, you absolute hero. Hope you feel amazing. You definitely deserved it. Your model was incredible. I didn't even get to go to an after party. I had to run out of the ceremony right after they gave the Slayer sword so I could catch my flight. Oh, that's a shame. No, not the sword. You madman. It was truly deserved. The shield was a thing of beauty. And tough for the blue and red, yes. It was all glorious. Fly to a private party? Oh, no. Thanks, lads. I'm mostly happy to be done with the model. Endless glazing. Thank you so much, man, for becoming a channel member. That really does mean the world. Streaming has actually quite helped with the lifting of the channel members. Like before we started streaming on YouTube as well, channel members are such a rare thing to appear on a YouTube channel. But obviously since the streaming, it has had a nice little bump, which has really helped. So, I'm moving the microphone. Sorry. Ooh, sorry. I'm sorry. It's just in my face, and now I need to actually start layering models up with paint, and it's a whole thing. Magma Peeper, we have plans to add a little title to your name over on Discord. So, for your recognition of your superb performance. So well done once again. Very, very well deserved. Okay, I took 30 minutes to start layering up. An orc skin. It takes quite a while to do the orc skin like this, but for some reason I really enjoy it. Am I weird for enjoying layering orc skin? I've always enjoyed layering orc skin. Given just that like 2 seconds it took on his face. Just add a little bit extra Right, I think the glorious... what is that? Oh. Does that work? What just happened there? We are going to be pulling Laura into the chat. Oh, which means I have to put my headphones on. Because otherwise you're going to hear her like 19,000 times reverberated through pretty much every ounce of the stream. Which is not what we want. So it's Bob the Builder time. And no, he cannot fix it. Okay. Oh, she's here. Can't she hear us? Hold on.
Hello.
Hold on. Yeah, say something again.
Did I?
You did it. You're in.
Oh wait, I'm hearing me.
Are you watching the stream? Or are you watching the stream and on the stream?
Yes, of course I was watching the stream.
Well, I didn't know.
Hello.
You still need to buy Andy a
Yes.
radio mic.
Stream mom is here. Hello. And yes, I have a background. Yeah.
It's all Halloweeny.
And I'm wearing a Halloween jumper, and I did some Halloween decorating today. So, hello everyone.
What she doesn't know, which I can surprise her with now on stream, is that her Halloween project has also finished being printed.
Ooh.
So she gets to paint this Halloween period. It came off the printer last night.
Oh my god, that is so nice.
He's quite large too. So Laura promises that by the end of October that this will be fully painted to glorious standard.
By the end of October.
No. Yes. 2024. This thing will be complete glorious. She will show off to the world her talents.
Oh, I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Just trying to see if I can fit his little scar in his hand. I've just started watching Sleepy Hollow again. I stopped myself until it was like October time, and I just watched. I'm just dying to paint him as a scene now, so I'm very excited. The Halloween background is so much better than the camels. Yeah, the camels was supposed to be like a one-time thing because I was doing Tomb Kings at the time, and then I just don't think about stream until it's stream time. So yeah. And then hopefully this is a different program, so hopefully you won't see the inside of my eyeball in about 2 minutes, because that's been happening. So
well, yeah, you jinxed it now, so it's definitely gonna happen.
Oh, probably, yeah. That's what it's like if Jack Skellington was in fact Jack Sparrow. Yeah, pretty much.
It took 22 hours to print it. So
insane. From Dragon Trapper's Lodge?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. So
120% of its size.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I just prefer larger models. There's more room to paint on. There's more room to experiment with. There's just, like, I think it's the opposite for some people. Like, some people think like that's scary, but no, it's just awesome. I just saw the Bigfoot comment. I'm trying to find. Yes. I don't know what you'll see though. Who said the White Wolf? Yeah. I'll put a proper. There's a camera. Put a proper picture up on.
Oh yeah, your Bigfoot diorama. So.
Yeah.
Gnomon Queen, White Wolves.
More proof that Bigfoot does exist, because why would they make a diorama if it's not real?
No, I don't know. Commercial game?
Don't be silly. Capitalism doesn't exist.
It would be really funny if, like, the floods in America and you just, like, Bigfoot sighting, like, clinging to the roof of a building. Like, this is bullshit.
Oh my god, yeah, he gets, like, pulled up by some helicopter. Yeah. I am glued to the hurricane coverage, by the way. I don't know whether anyone else is into... We talked about weather before, I think. Or I made you guys talk about weather before, more likely. But Hurricane Milton looks insane, and I've just been watching all the forecasting all day. So Bigfoot should be okay.
Can a Bigfoot
22
sighting?
hours to print. What did you use? It was...
New
Did it take the full 20?
No, it started and said it was going to take 22, but I think it took closer to about 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hate Gears Reflex RS, the new one. I just made the video on. I've pretty much printed exclusively on
And also
that.
the supports.
Yeah.
Tony Serbansky has just subscribed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, buddy. What did White Wolf start painting that he instantly regrets?
Oh, I missed. Wait, Medusa. Yes. There was a couple of prints that I wanted to get done, and then Andy's plastic printers are down, so then I was like trying to reassess. But always post. We can still get stuff to you. Just it might not be that size if we sent that to you. And also we were trying to get the headless horseman on the horse, and the files just won't work. My aunt, oh no, Revenant. Hope they're okay. Well, the direct path from when, because it has changed, like, not hugely, but it has changed for the original, the forecasted direct path for like a day and a half. It's now changed when the eyewall redid itself. Hurricane path is pretty much going straight over my dad's house. Shit.
That ain't good.
Again, is that like the new path or the... Your printers just don't like me. We still need Fluffy, Andy.
We do need Fluffy.
We need a few Fluffies though, but we need Fluffies.
We need Fluffy, and we promised her the Rose Beholder as well.
Yes. Yeah, and all of them we can do. Was just some of the Halloween stuff. What did I I was also looking at a Baba Yaga hut, like just a little small one, just cause why not?
Like it, I want a big one.
Yeah, he won't print the small one for me because he thinks I should have just the like huge, big, detailed one, and I'm like, but I could just have a little one for now.
No, for now is the worst concept ever. I hate that. I'll just get that one now and then do the other one later. You'll never do the other one later if you have it like a stand-in.
But what if I never get the other one?
What are you trying to say?
I just wait forever. I don't know. White Wolf is painting a fur effect on a werewolf, so individual hairs. What werewolf are you painting?
This is the one he said he's regretting painting, and you're asking what he's painting.
Yeah.
No consoling.
Yeah.
Just shut up and tell me where it's from.
Yeah, it's a werewolf. He's painting a fur effect. That sounds like his own fault. We will print something for you, Medusa. We're just bad at organization, and posting is not our strength. It also doesn't help that we work during the hours that post offices are open, which is just annoying. Have you painted a miniature with yellow contrast on a lead belcher base?
No, it will turn gold. And bad gold too. Why?
Just a question from Thomas on YouTube. Good evening, Jen. Good evening. Aaron, I don't think I saw it.
I don't think that's going to look nice.
Like, try it, because what it comes out like could be exactly what you're looking for. But if you're trying to get like a metallic yellow, which is my guess that you're looking for, I don't know. But again, it could be exactly what you need for that project that you're doing. That's a Signum miniature. It's a self-portrait. Post office and doctor surgery should be open 7 days a week. Yes, and they should not close for lunch, because guess what? We're free during lunch. It's just annoying. Yeah. Same with banks. Just, yeah, things that you need while you're working that you can't get to while you're working.
Banks annoy me the most. And especially because Carl's Gameport, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Because even when you actually finally get into the bank, you walk into the foyer and then like 16 employees try and direct you to the machines. Do you want to use this machine? Do you want it? How about you get behind a damn counter and serve me? Well, if I wanted to work on a machine, I wouldn't come into that goddamn bank. What the hell? Standing there with their iPad, can I help you? Yeah, you can go do some work. Oh, I hate bank people.
So Thomas has the big Heresy Mechanicus robots, and I'm now remembering, didn't you do it was a 3D print, but it was I cannot remember the name. It was for, I want to say like, no, it was Necromunda. Like, it could be used in a Necromunda thing, and it was one of those ones that like, it goes to sleep and then it wakes up, and I can't remember anything else about it, but I remember that being yellow for some reason. Do you know the one I'm talking about? And I feel like you did spray that one silver and then painted it.
This guy?
Yeah. So that is what happens,
done
isn't
in
it?
Rust, and then normal yellow paint, not contrast, was painted on top of them. So
okay, I knew there was some yellow silver thing. Love Andy rants. We could totally have a thing. You know that game, Don't Get Me Started? We could have a thing for that for Andy, or we just say, let's see. How far do we want him to go? Oh, wait. Was that what I was thinking? No, because that's layered up, isn't it?
yeah, I think so. I can't remember.
And that wasn't based in lead filter. Local credit union opens on Saturday mornings. That's great. Much better service than the banks too. Actually has counters with staff. Yes. Talking to a person is so rare. And there was a point where I was like, great, we don't have to deal with people. We can just do machines. And most of the times the machines don't work. So you have to call a person to say, hey, the machine doesn't work. And then they'll just go like, click, click, click. Okay, the machine's working. But we could have skipped that bit. We could have just had the transaction done. Not dentists. Dentists are... Wait, the dentist isn't here, is he?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I hate dentists.
Everybody hates dentists.
Yeah. I went to the dentist with my niece. Like, she needed I think it was... I don't know what it was. But her one, it's like walking... So she lives in America. It's like walking into a... like the giraffe center or something. Like, it's all like jungle themed, and each room is a different theme, and they get to like pick a movie and stuff if they're like getting treatments done. I was like, what the hell? This is so nice compared to like, remember when we used to hear kids screaming and then you'd be like, okay, next. Oh,
No,
it was awful.
horrible.
Yeah. From Swords.
For younger, and they didn't have the anesthesia.
No, he's still got it.
I don't know kind of looking bone doctors you went to, but I went to good dentists. I still hate dentists. I have terrible memories of dentists, but
yeah. I don't understand their attitude mostly. It's the attitude of like, why are you complaining? Because you've just made my mouth bleed. But it's somehow our fault for not flossing. I love my dentist. Medusa, what?
Freak.
People must think she has the laughing gas out when I go in because we giggle for 10 minutes straight before I getting dentist business before anyone says anything. Okay, Magma Peeper is working on a test model for a Cities of Sigmar spearhead. What other than the models and dice do I need? Like which rule books, etc. That's a good question because is there a spearhead?
Yeah, where's the spearhead rules these days? Are they in the rule book or are they in their army book? I think they're in a spearhead, like in the rule book, aren't they? And they show you all the different spearheads. Am I going crazy? See, I don't like spearhead or anything. That's what you and Dave like. So
the Jade. Remember, there was a book in the set that we got, and it was Jade. Like, yeah, we couldn't show it off because it was like the spearhead thing, was it?
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's still current though. My dentist suspends the Fire and Jade book, yeah. So maybe the Fire and Jade, that's probably like every year will be a different one. I painted the Imperial Fist yellow contrast on top of Lead Belcher and it gives you a really dark burnished gold. I need to try that because like I can see it just you like for very specific purposes would work really well, but not if you're trying to get like metallic yellow or something. Thomas is planned on using your head. Oh, okay. So the how to paint dreadnought videos. So if you start with the Lead Belcher Rattlecan base and then you're putting contrast over it, is that what you're asking about? So do you mean like you're going to layer up the yellow afterwards?
So you know I did did you check out my videos for painting yellow Imperial Fist dreadnoughts in the Heresy playlist? Because that was over pure white spray and then it used the Imperial Fist yellow contrast and it just gives you the greatest effect ever.
Non-strike yellow over Lead Belcher is recommended by Kapinski. Good evening, Dorman.
Hello, Mr. Dorkman. How are you, sir?
Okay, Fire and Jade has all the rules and the spearheads. The main rule book has all the rules for spearhead as well. But buying the Fire and Jade expansion pack doesn't get you the book, just the board and the scenery. The only way to get the Fire and Jade book is to buy the Scaventide box. That's weird. I thought it would have been separate by now. American dentists also used to be awful, but there's been a sea change because turns out when you lecture people, every time you see them, people are going to stop going in. Now they're all just happy you're coming in. Yeah, like they act like they're, I don't know, it's the attitude. It's just like, why are you, like I am here and I am like giving you work to do because I don't like you and I haven't seen you in ages and you're still just giving out to me and you're making me feel like I don't know. It's like going to your principal's office. Like, you don't want to go back. British dentists used to hand out lollipops. I'm sure that was a ploy to make you come back with either sugar cravings or tooth decay. Yes. Lord Ralderon has requested that you blow your nose.
Next.
Good enough. Yes. So, yes, Thomas will be layering yellows on top of the Lead Belcher.
Why?
Because he's doing it like the Dreadnought videos. which starts with a silver base.
That's just because I was painting Black Templars. There's a specific color and base coat to match the army. If you want a yellow, like I said, white for a yellow. It won't work under silver over silver.
Was part of this the Belcher thing also to save all the time with the under skeleton bit?
Mm-hmm. That was just an added bonus to that, doing the Black Templars. You could do a bunch of armies with it, but not yellow.
Okay. There was a good bronze color recipe that was one of the contrast reds over metal.
Yeah,
I'll
that
experiment with that. Yeah. Did you hydrate?
I did.
Kabrinsky?
I did indeed. Yeah, certain kind of contrast colors have enough pigment to carry them over the metallic. Some don't. Yellows are just weak.
What is everyone working on tonight? I don't think that was asked earlier. So I know we have a werewolf. Castigator. What else is happening on the hobby table? Stippling a Draco-san. Am I saying that wrong? That doesn't sound right.
Where's the word?
Twitch. Dorman.
Stippling a Dracosian.
I got that so wrong. I have seen that word and I have heard you say that word and I never thought it was the same thing. That is so weird.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
I don't know now. Bless you.
Thank you.
Medusa is alternating between the Kings of War Nagari and Cryptic Cabin Orc Challenge. I saw it on Instagram. Are you still panicking? Have you worked it out? Like, I could see it being so cool, but you'd have to just get past that, like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Baldy Gnome is working on a 1991 Hellblaster volley gun.
Nice. Respect.
Yeah. Tim he has his new D&D character on print for the Pirate Vampire game, and he's building an Elder Starweaver.
Elder Starweaver, nice. Starweaver's a good choice.
Glyn is doing a Gladiator Valiant. Shippo is building some striking scorpions. Nice. I do like them. And yeah, Kabrinsky is layering up an edge highlighting a castigator. We don't do edge highlighting in this community.
If we do, it's a mistake about the result of some dry brushing.
Henrik is packing up his painting, but he has painted an orc on war boss on Wyvern and a black orc big boss. Now the plan is to enjoy watching Andy paint. Would you enjoy it more if it was in frame?
It's not that it's in frame, it's just the freaking lights are killing it. It's like so bright and white, and there's so much white left on the model, I can't see what I'm doing. Like, if there was painting a darker model, you would see the detail. And then the camera goes. But you can't see crap with this. Gotta stop painting small models on stream, I really do.
Yeah, I know, it's a good time to do like a unit, but Medusa is almost done. It also completes 2 of the 3 Hobbyween challenges. Nice. Wait, which 2? orange and orange and orcs. I was gonna say, are you adding blood? No. Colin is alternating between the Combat Patrol magazine and Furnace Marines and the two sergeants and Stormcast Liberators. That's a good way to be.
Eclectic mix.
Just, yeah. You don't get bored. You're not forcing yourself to do anything. You're just like, pick it up, paint, swap. How about contrast yellow over gold?
It's just gonna look like gold. Like what? Like you're trying to get a yellow dread.
It really,
right?
yeah. Are you going for metallic yellow, or are you going for gold, or are you going for yellow? Contrast yellow over gold makes it more gold. Yeah. If you have spare like bases or something, maybe, or old like a spare sprue, you can just spray them and just paint those bits and then just see how it looks. New Stormcast pre-orders this week, yes. I'm very excited to see what people do with that new like big bird model that I can't remember the name of. Like the isn't it? It's not another general, is it? Just a name character. It is a general.
What do you mean by general?
Well, like, can it lead your army?
Yeah, I'm probably sure I can. Yeah.
Just feels like Storm, or am I just thinking of? Feels like Stormcast have a lot of potential generals.
They have, like, after Space Marines, they have the most generals, I think.
Yeah. You know I'm gonna have fun with the Griffin. Yeah, it's such a cool model. Do you know what build you're gonna go for yet? Can't any character be your general? Well, there's like characters, and then there's like clear leaders of your army.
Oh god, this is gonna go horribly wrong.
Mine too, because no, that makes most sense. I'm so sorry for the noises. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Bad noises.
You're a bad noise. Where the hell does his arm go?
Can you?
Somewhere. What?
We need like a cough button or something.
This is Imperial
awful.
Fist contrast yellow over white. And then weathered. Nothing else was done to it. Just spray white, yellow contrast. Spray white, yellow contrast. Is this what you're looking for?
Good evening, Ole Ockerbeck.
As bad as me that time. Ole, 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 ole. Ole. Oh, everything fell over. Oh, it's all gone to crap.
I wonder if anyone will be brave enough to paint that big griffin in the colors of Big Bird from Sesame Street.
No.
I hope so.
Ugh.
I hope so, just for like, you know, those little few extra likes on Instagram, and then they go, "Oh, I ruined it for
Definitely
nothing."
White Wolf was saying I need a Snickers because I'm being a diva. You're a real diva when you're grumpy. I say it with love. Don't banhammer me. I don't have that kind of power. Only Laura
Someone
does.
has to say it. Yeah. We need Krigsman for Snickers or some sweets to calm Andy down. We can't have Ranty Andy and that sounds weird and Happy Andy in the same stream, I don't think.
No.
Is there anything you want to rant about that's happy? Like you just can't stop talking about how good your book is or something?
Yeah, my book is amazing, but none of these stupid people have read the book. What are you talking about? I don't read.
You don't read either. You listen to a man telling you what to think.
Yeah, the correct way to live. You walked right into that one.
Yeah. Dang it.
Yeah. Anyone else listening to the new Dawn of Fire book? Excuse me, I read. Pamphlets in the dentist office. What are you talking about?
Rattling Doggo is going. Remember, I said that the rat boy that I really want, the Prophet of the Great Horned Rat, was going to be Model of the Year?
Yeah.
No. Rattling Doggo.
Yeah, Warpug.
Gonna just steal it.
Is he a pug or a French bulldog?
I think French bulldog.
He's good.
But now I need to. Yeah. Oh my god. And the fact that he's a little like guard dog for them too. Like he has, an act. Like not that people need a purpose, but he has a purpose in the game, and I love it. He will warn people. And I love the fact that he's like, he clearly is one of those like tiny little dogs. He'll see an orc and he'll start barking at it instead of running and hiding. Like a sensible dog.
Yeah.
Sky, found your video on how to paint the orc commandos. Fantastic combination of orc flesh and militarum green.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm
yes,
glad you
that was a really good scheme.
They're down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the rest
of there's
are going to get repainted. Like, I only painted the boss. The rest of them are still grey. They're going to go into match this scheme. So, unfortunately, I'm not continuing that scheme on with the rest of them. And probably repaint the main guy to match as well. Kind of unfortunate. I did have 2 squads of them, but Laura stole one of them.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They are on my list for Orktober. I did a big list of like potential projects, and then I got more stuff for the weekend, and then I'm gonna have that big model to paint, and I probably won't get to any orcs.
Yeah.
I have cool orc projects, but yeah. No time.
Oh, yeah.
I did get is it a kid's version, Andy?
Yes. It's not a kid's version.
I got a young adults version of will this show up?
A Mustang.
If yeah. There was a version that was €95, and I thought about it for a second, and then I said, I need to practice on something smaller, but I love that whole look and vibe, and I just love the Mustangs, so I just got a little cheap one that's basically Lego, but I'm going to try and respray it and see how good I can make it look. But I'm excited for that. I got some British 8th Army, and I was wondering, has Andy done a video on desert uniforms? Would the SEAL team one count?
Yeah, SEAL team would work, but I feel like I did some for the guard as well. Did I do desert guard? Yeah, see, it's in my Astro Militarum playlist.
If not, that might be a good one to do. Medusa, yes, being an adult sucks, but there is always Lego. So that's fun. And I did build finally, I got it for Christmas last year, but I built my Jurassic Park visitor center, and it was wonderful. And it's there, and I'm looking at it, and I love it, and there's so many little details, and that kind of helps through the adultness.
Through the adultness.
So, yeah.
So I did
If
do
you're
a
ever
Taller
feeling,
Desert Raider model. I knew I did one.
oh yeah, you did.
So he's there, and there's some kind of tanny colors and stuff with him. So you can have a look at that if you'd like. Thought I was going insane there.
Thank you, Diord, for another subscription. They've been subscribed for 8 months. That's a lot of months too. It is a P51D Mustang. I don't know how many. I know that like I had a P51B in my hand at one point, so that's why I'm just adding on the D there. Yeah, and I did. Yeah, I feel like my hobby isn't necessarily. It's not. I don't know how to describe
Did you
it.
tell them what happened to you at the Prince Augustine booth?
So annoying.
Do you want me to tell the story, or do you want to tell it?
Yeah. No, you can tell it.
So I went over to the Prince Augustine booth, which is a very old company that's in Ireland, and it's for making die cast like lead and tin miniatures, but like proper like molded, casted by themselves. And Laura saw her across the room and was super excited, so she ran over. And then the guy started talking to her and showing her how it all worked, and she set up a mold. And then she was talking to me, and he was like, he molded some like, I don't know, Napoleonic style guys, and ranked up and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, it's very cool, it's very nice. Entered a draw to win a chessboard pieces and stuff. It was awesome stuff. And then he was like, take a catalogue away with you. And then they were like literally about to walk away, and he said, don't worry, there's loads of girly stuff in there as well. So only had to flip to like the page with like the unicorns and the butterflies and stuff. Got wrecked.
Yeah, I just realized that was after I said that I bought a lot of molds.
Yeah.
Oh,
You must have bought them by mistake. You thought they were for making jewelry or something.
yeah. Yeah. Like, don't say that when you have liquid molten tin or whatever he had. I wasn't listening. I was, I'm joking.
Tin and lead mixture, but okay.
Yeah. I was so annoyed. I felt like I wasn't trying, but I felt like I had asked all the right questions. I hadn't said anything looked pretty.
Let me read the comments. White Wolf. Oh no, he didn't. Medu said, how rude. Revenant, run along and make us a cup of love. Has left that man's mouth at some point.
Yeah.
Big oof. Yeah. Sorry about that, Laura. I didn't recognize you.
Dorman said.
Oh, no.
So annoying. I will pick up, or I will take a picture of what he wanted me to look at in the catalog as well, because it is literally ballerinas.
Yeah.
So yeah. But the booth was so cute. That's why not cute, cool.
No, she said cute. She thought it was adorable.
That's why it was like, damn it.
Yeah.
I just have never seen a booth before like that.
And you never will again after you buried him in the car park.
No. Yeah.
Nearly done the first layer of skin on these
I
two
got
birds.
him bopping with my masculine miniature. He'd probably still pat you on the head. It is weird though, because I went to that thing, and then I was at a antiques toy fair on Sunday, and it's like I don't exist, because I like several times was on my knees looking through boxes of toys on the ground, and then you just get pushed past because you're not really looking at them. You know, that kind of attitude of like, I want to look at them, so therefore you're just like, I don't know, spending your
There's
morning
no
here for
Polly
no
Pockets
reason,
in
kind of
there,
thing.
darling. Will you get out of my way? I'll try and hold up what you get.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll show up at all, but
I don't know. No. I will post a picture on Discord. I bought a massive xenomorph art piece. I gotta say art piece because it's not like a toy, but it's cool. It's also very heavy because it's made of scrap metal. And I'm sure everyone just thought that I was buying it for my boyfriend or something, so yeah, didn't even work.
Ah, such is life. I mean, not for men, just for women. You have the
So everyone
uterus
knows you.
100% camo perk at convention halls unless you're in cosplay. Yep, you should have walked in dressed as something, hadn't you? Oh, do you know what you could have dressed as, so you would have gotten like respect and stuff? A man.
An anorak man. Did you say just a man? Was it?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
This does not look like the right color. It's really ogre and camo next.
Talking about the P-51, have you ever looked at Blood Red Skies? That game has P-51s as well as the usual fighter planes.
I think it's small
like miniature
scale.
Video game. Is that?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Game, but I think it's
I will have a look at that. Like when the Warhammer displays at painting competitions that get me the most are the planes, or like anything that's like even Thunderhawks and Flight, or something that's just like it's like closer to military stuff. Like I would like on Saturday it was a military model, mostly military models, well sci-fi models as well. But I was looking at all the military things. I mean, just like, could I put a Warhammer slant on this, or could I just like do that military thing? But then it's not Warhammer, so then it's just I have a. Oh, Dorman has a squad of P-51s for Blood Skies. Yes, I would love that game. Yes, we will do that game. Yeah. Oh, can I make the noises? Yoda loved my nan. She worked on the Spitfires in World War II. Oh.
So she's awesome. Full stop.
Yeah. I always make the noises. Okay, well, you'll all have competition. Also dreadful at it. Yeah. That plane, you can correct me nicely if I'm wrong, but it was I'm just gonna sound like a woman if I get it wrong. The plane that was designed that when it was going really fast, it screamed. That one. I could say more, but I'm like, if I commit to it, then it was in the World War.
It was in one of the wars that the world fought. I don't know who the world was fighting, but
yeah. It was all the man's job anyway.
You just make the bullets.
She should have gone as, Inquisitor Amberly Vale. Is that the one you were telling me about recently?
No, Katarina Greyfax is the...
Well, you were talking about an Inquisitor as well, though. Because we talked about several women because we were talking about that as a conversation. Which maybe we won't get into again now, but... Surely making the noises in a game with planes is mandatory. Oh my god, my light. I have a touch lamp and it just glows.
Touched itself.
No, it didn't. That is a German Stuka. Stuka, right? Stuka. Stuka. Yes. It was like to bring like extra fear into the thing. Yeah, it was a dive bomber. Oh, that is such a human, like the way that in horror movies where they like, I was saying that, or sorry, horror movies I find are relying a lot more on sound because there's so much psychology with sound and like adding to the tension and everything and certain notes that they use to invoke anxiety, and that on top of war, just evil, right? Ranty Andy and Ranty Laura in one stream. Something in the monster over there tonight.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I do have a monster that, yeah, I have a monster that's a new monster. It's not doing monster. We had a discussion about monster the other day. There are some flavors that are like, there's no like placebo effect with the flavors. So this one is one of them. It's a dragon iced tea one, and it just, I don't know, it just feels like a drink, not a monster one. I was at I missed it. Dublin Tattoo Convention on Sunday, and they assume I'm the tattooed one because I look like I arrived on a Harley. The truth, my wife is made up of 30% tattoos, and I am made up of 0%. Was there? I saw some of like my friends that cosplay at that thing. Do you get any cool pictures? I do want to go to one of them at some point because they sell amazing art as well. Called the Sirens of Jericho. Yes. Oh, just.
I love names like that.
Yeah, right?
Like when we're watching Agatha now and they call them the Salem 7, that's still stuck in my head. The Salem 7 just sounds so freaking cool.
Horror games are far more effective than movies, in my opinion. Doom, I know, is not a horror game, but when I was very small, my sister and I would play Doom together on the computer. I would, like, one of us would have the mouse and one of us would do the arrow things. We used to scare ourselves shitless with that game. But I still haven't played a game that has scared me because I'm in control, I think, or something. I don't know. Let me think about that. Horror games are more effective than the movies, in my opinion. I don't know.
Okay,
but
so
I don't
we're gonna do a stream where we all sit back and watch her play Alien Isolation, and we're just gonna laugh and have a great time.
That looks is that the making noise one?
No, but we can also play that one if you want. The one where if you make noise, you get killed. And then we'll see how many donations come in for a screaming to get you caught and killed.
If Dorman and Laura are playing Blood Red Skies and doing sound effects, can Andy tag along with a camera and turn it into a battle report? Doesn't have to be long, just short with the sound effects. Yes. Where did you get an iced tea monster? In the magical shop in town that has all the weird flavor monsters that you can't get out anywhere else. On Upper Abbey Street? Opposite the hell is the name of that hotel?
4 cans of Monster cost €26. So they're
it is.
They're like imported Monster. They're not
eye-watering. Yeah.
Like here's another one we drank.
But
this
also
week. We drank this one. So really nice, and I wish we could get it here, but
that one was nice, yeah. Yeah, they're just like mine is all none of it's in English. But it's like if you like iced tea, it's great, but it's just not an energy drink flavor. Yeah, there was a bunch of cosplayers as well, fire eaters and circus performers. Pretty cool event. Is that the Galway one is the biggest one, is it? I want to go to one of them. Dead Space is creepy as hell. I will definitely play a horror game at some point. We can do that. If we set it, if we get, if yeah, we'll work it out. The Blair Witch game is clever. Have I seen the Blair Witch game? I don't know. Play the Mortuary one. I've watched a few streamers play the Mortuary one.
Focus, you shit.
Are you talking to me or the model?
Well, call me. Look at this. What's it focusing on? It's just a blurry stream.
I can't focus. I have told you.
Just bright white.
The Lewis Hamilton monster is my favorite. Yes, I buy 4 packs of that one.
I killed it. I don't like it anymore.
Oh, you drank too much.
When it first came out,
Rocky mistake.
White and both pinks are my favorites.
What about the orange one?
Well, that doesn't really.
Or is it just because you have to pay €10 for it?
€10 for it, yeah.
Tim, did you mean to say what you said?
What did he say now?
I just don't know whether that was what he wanted us to say.
I'm planning one drink all the monster when I'm in the States. Got to find the hard monster. He's I've never tried monster. Don't do it, Medusa. More for us.
Yeah, yeah. Any energy drinks, Medusa, or just are you like a Red Bull fan and you're like no? Because I was like that with Red Bull for ages, and then I was like, oh, okay.
I learned you.
Monster exists. Hard Monster is an alcoholic monster. Shut up.
Is that like Four Loko? Is Four Loko
Is it
a monster, an energy drink that has alcohol in it?
Yeah. I just stopped drinking Monster for reasons. I don't care. I'll drink Boost, Aldi. Oh, yeah, the Aldi version. I find the Aldi version works better. Tesco version, etc. Right, Gonster. Wait, there was something. As we were playing one of these scary games, it was a special Halloween themed stream. That could totally happen. Yes, not on Halloween or not on Samhain the week after, but could that be the Tuesday stream, or would people want it like a separate stream?
No. We could totally make
drinking
this a thing
for a
where
day.
you
That's
play
expensive.
and I comment. I'm the commenter on the game as you crap yourself.
What game, guys? Also, sorry if we're missing YouTube things. I like the Aussie Lemonade one. Is that the... Oh, wait, no, I had that one. The Aussie Lemonade one, yes. What? Has anyone else had the apple one? Because I'm still undecided on that one. That's another one I don't know whether it's an energy flavor. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't like it when I tried it, but since then, I want more. So it might be just the cooking.
God damn it, Dorman. Leave me be. You were not helpful in that. I just shot what I saw, okay? And I saw you, so it's not my fault. I literally couldn't tell. So Rising Storm, for anyone who doesn't know, is basically just it's like a military sim, like Vietnam style game. Was it Vietnam? No, it's the Pacific, isn't it? Is it Pacific? I can't remember now. It's been like 4 years since we played it. But it's like there's no, like, I don't know whether many of you played those kind of games, but like it's a military sim in that there's no like HUD. There's no like your ammo's in the bottom right and your health bar and like you can see names, you can see who's red. No, it's just a screen with like the world and you're holding the rifle and you just see people running through trees and you don't. Everybody's just in green. How are you supposed to know who is who? One was in Vietnam. The old one we played, well, yeah, was the Pacific, and like everything is like, it's not like real close. It's not like, you know, Call of Duty where you kick down a door and you're like spraying SMGs everywhere. It's like proper old school. And he was like, how can you not tell? If the helmet goes like this, it's an American, and if it goes like this, it's a. I'm like, you just did the same thing twice. How am I supposed to tell these? Like, the helmets are not that distinctive at 250 yards, and I was a sniper, so I was further away, and it was great fun though until I got kicked out of the server for killing too many of my own team by mistake. Literally played it for 20 minutes and was like, bam, 4-hour ban for killing too many. Oh, go do something else. I want to try Ultra Rose Monster and it literally tastes of nothing. Ultra Rose is my favorite one.
I think he just called you basic.
Maybe that's why they were giving it away. They don't give it. How dare you? Get him out of here.
Medusa, does it help you focus? Because that's what it does for us.
It was incredibly impressive.
It's not like
when you shot that American holding a grenade. Oh, yeah. I shot a guy, one of our own teammates, by mistake. He was in a foxhole with about 10 other teammates, and as he stood up to throw a grenade, I shot him in the head, so he just dropped the grenade, and I killed 10 of my own teammates with one shot. That was a bad day. It was, I think that's what actually got me banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sorry for interrupting.
New channel name, Basic Hobby. Energy drinks don't have any effect on me. Can go to sleep and sleep soundly. Can go to bed and sleep soundly after drinking them.
Yes.
Yeah, like
nothing.
There's no cutoff. Like, do you know all those health things of like no caffeine after 8 p.m.? No, I'll drink them in bed and just lie down.
And she does.
Yeah, shut up. My wife likes that Ultra Rosa. Careful. I got a similar ban on World of Warships. Colin, what did you do on World of Warships? Were you shooting your own ships?
Yeah, but you shouldn't have. It's very clear which ships are good and which ships are bad. The bad ones glow red.
If caffeine can make you sleep, that's a sign of ADHD. Yeah.
We're aware.
It just... Yeah. We know. We did a tiny bit of research, then we got distracted. I think that's also like another thing of the hobby of like, that's what I was saying earlier about like having multiple different things, like of just dipping in where you are feeling that day instead of being like, I only have this one blue army to paint, and if I can't paint that, then I don't do painting. Hence how I know now I have it. That is a hard sentence to read. Yeah, Medusa. That's probably why we get on. And there seems to... Well, no, I'm not going to get into it. Never mind. It wasn't anything weird, don't worry.
Random lady thoughts.
Yep. Aloha, Sinclair. How are you? How was your weekend? It does not feel like a Tuesday. I just thought it was Thursday there. But it's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday, yeah. Go on.
That's gonna seem silly, because it was January, just a random, like, obviously we got on really well, and then we also like Halloween, and I think I had some thought there, but that's nothing to do with anything, I don't think. Anyway, yes, it is because of it. I'm sorry. See, I built it up, I made it all exciting, and it was just a silly thought. Back to ballerinas with me.
Yeah.
There was some very cool entries in the competition on Saturday that, yeah, like I was trying to say earlier, I was looking at them at a military scene and then trying to put in like a Warhammer slant. I don't think I finished talking about that part. but it's sometimes difficult for me to, like, the Space Marine game was really good for filling in all the background stuff of like scale and sizes, and it was a really good way for me to see the real, not the real world, but like
The real
the
world.
world. Yeah, okay, the real world. And I got a lot of inspiration as well for painting from the game and costumes as well. But yeah, I don't really know what I'm trying to say there, but just my hobby isn't just Warhammer. So sometimes I'll just get like really sidetracked for ages and it won't be Warhammer stuff. Or I'll try and like loop back into Warhammer or something, and then it's because, or like, I don't even know where I'm talking at the moment. I'm just filling in time. Sorry.
Oh God.
I don't know whether anything I'm saying is making sense. I'm just trying to say that the military stuff catches my eye a lot more, and I would love to bring some of that more into Warhammer. Like, I really wanted to do a, what's the name of the ship, Andy? The dropship thing.
From who?
You know the one.
Was it from the guard?
It was one of the guard.
The
Yeah, it was one of the guard ships. Yes. I really wanted to do one of them and make it as military-esque as possible, if you know what I mean, like real world stuff. And I wanted to enter that into competitions, but then I was reading more and talking to Dave as well, and he was just kind of pushing me away from that because that's not what they want in a Warhammer competition.
Who told you that?
Dave.
Why do you ever listen to him?
I don't know. Sometimes I do.
Ask Magnum Pepper, you know, an actual champion.
True.
Yeah, Kabrinsky said you have to hydrate.
Okay. That because I said Monster helps me focus and I've just been trailing off for the last 10 minutes?
No, not at all. She's on to us, guys.
It's great fun when you're chatting away by yourself and then you just see all the numbers just dropping. And then you go, oh no. Andy, would you like to talk for a bit, please?
Sure, what are you talking about?
The post office.
What about the post office?
Only their opening hours and the fact that you still cannot just post parcels from your house. I think that would be so handy.
You can.
Can you print out labels and do everything and just put it in a really weird big
like
post box?
Yeah, I think
so. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. I was just imagining a massive post box.
No, you don't have to get a giant post box outside your house just so you can send a package.
One of those conversations when you feel like you're about to notice how large your hands are. Yes.
Who said that?
Sinclair on YouTube.
Disgraceful.
Yeah, Dorman, maybe you would be a person to talk to about like how to get the tone right. Because I would just go really dark and really real, and then I can't remember what way Dave said it. And if he's watching,
to hell
maybe
with
say
you.
it again, Dave.
So what I would do,
but
I would go for the Vietnam style, and I would just treat it like a Huey from Vietnam.
That's what I wanted to do.
Just do that.
I had a whole thing that the guy was gonna. I know, but I can't remember what he said, and he was just like, "That's not what they want."
Yeah, he doesn't know what he wants.
Okay.
He never wins. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Like, I would just do it as, like, paint a military diorama that just happens to be Warhammer figures in it. He had a reason. I can't remember. I did a video series of converting 35 those into orc-looted tanks. That was massive fun, and the scale worked well with orcs. Interesting, because I can get them. My father, my father actually, we in the hallway right now. There is a 1/6 scale tank. It is for action men, and I don't know why it's in the hall. It's just in the hall. I really want to get a picture of it next to like a Warhammer tank, because
So you're telling me you, who
yeah.
fosters lots and lots of cats, is not going to put the cats in the tank and take pictures?
Oh, we only have a fat cat right now. It's not gonna fit.
This is why you come to me for ideas, not Dave. What does he know? Imagine little kitties for Halloween dressed up in little army hats.
Oh
and
my god.
take them out into the
Yeah,
garden.
okay. Also, yeah, my dad's dog is called Dinky after Dinky Toys. Like it's the my dad's. What does your dad do for historical modeling? Because that competition that I went to when I came home, like my dad was like he used to win medals and trophies at that competition. That's how I think yeah, maybe that's because I started look like when I was young it was always military stuff. Stick the kitty in the trunk. I will try. She's very big. She's we foster cats and kittens, and we usually get like pregnant mothers with kittens, but this time we just got a cat, and she's the most cat. I still haven't gotten a picture of her. She's just the most cat I've ever had, but she's not very cuddly. So
she's a cat. Yeah.
show and tell you. No, cats are great. Show and tell your favorite non-hobby related toy.
You want me to show my favorite non-hobby related toy?
Lord Raldoran has requested it.
Okay. 2 seconds.
I like the idea. Yep. Sinclair, I like the idea of going dark with models people normally do smooth. Like a really battle damage to pieces Tau army. That would be cool. Like those kind of things, I never know whether that's like going against, which I know I don't have to listen to any of the people, but if I put in an entry like that and then someone was like, actually, Tau wouldn't be damaged like that, I would just get annoyed and I would take my toys home.
So you're listening to the man. You're letting the man influence how you feel about your dollies.
It is very hard to go 2 minutes without a man telling me something, so yeah, you kind of just... You can tune most of it out, but when it's happening 99% of the day, then, you do hear some stuff.
Favorite?
Depending on the military... Sorry? Did you say something again?
No, I'm just thinking out loud as what my favorite non-Warhammer toy is.
I have another order. Anything but Warhammer. Okay.
I don't think I can reach up there, unfortunately.
Also, good evening, Silver Nail. Oh, damn! Our fathers would probably get on quite well. Although you actually have your stuff on display. My dad has it all in piles and... Oh, that's so cool.
So this was given to me on my probably 4th birthday, and I've had it ever since. And it's like, like the teddy you had on your bed when you were a kid. Mine was a little creepier than most. Laura hates it even though she likes dinosaurs, so it's this guy.
Oh, I don't know why I want to punch it. I'm sorry.
Because you're horrible. Look at him. Isn't he adorable?
No.
Not the Mama Kabrinsky knows who it is.
No, I feel like that was one of those shows that like scarred me as a child. And
why would it scare you as a child? It was dinosaurs
It's not a
living like.
dinosaur. Dinosaurs, no, it's wearing a nappy. It's not a dinosaur. It's a freak. No offense to anyone
Look
who wears
here,
nappies.
bitch. You are gonna get straight good.
Stop, make it go away.
No, I'll make it do its creepy dancey thing where it goes dana dana.
No.
Yeah, he had a cord on his back, like coming out of his head here. He used to pull and obviously would say sayings, but he went through the wash
Yeah.
once, and then he just
Oh,
it was like zit. And it was like
no.
oh, he hasn't spoken since. But
Why did he need to get washed?
I don't know, because he's a stinky toy. What else? But yeah, he's my oldest possession. So
Didn't that show have a really dark ending? They depicted the extinction?
who knows?
We all know Andy's favorite toy is the Boba hat.
Is the what?
The Boba Fett helmet.
The Soviet one.
Oh yeah. Well, I tried not to say that. My nickname at college was Baby Dino after him. I'm sorry if I offended you. I hate it. The ending was pretty scarring. Maybe I would. No, I don't think I feel like I would have cried
What's new?
watching that. I know. Best baby arena. Yeah, so there you go. That's Andy's childhood toy that I just shredded. Here's his orcs.
And after that, you can always do things like. What gave me the most like hours of enjoyment when I was a kid would be like this.
We're to just for the pause music.
Goddamn right.
It was a good show. I don't know. I was a weird child and
No, you don't always choose odd job. You cheating shit. Odd job. At the
Nick, I hope that is what happened. They suddenly evolved into birds and flew away.
No, the flat earthers had it right. Remember, the rock hit them and like it went whoa, like a plate and flung them all off into space. Oh, I love Timothy Dalton in that. Yeah, my wonderful wife still has a Nintendo 64 too. Yeah, it's just glorious. When gaming was fun. Now it's just ruined. That dinosaur's called Baby Sinclair. It is indeed.
Oh yeah.
She favors Zelda. That's because she's a woman of taste. Like, a pure taste. I don't know how many pieces of Zelda memorabilia are in this room, but it's a lot. Like, it's literally everywhere. So
There was one time I asked Andy what he would dress as at a convention, and he said he would love to walk around as Zelda, and he went on for a good few minutes before realizing that he hadn't said Link.
yeah. I could rock a big princess uniform. Or a Gerudo outfit so I could just be a ninja, but I'll be fine.
I think it was an environmentalist message. The dinosaur died in a kind of melancholic way, like Blackadder. I rewatched One Foot in the Grave the other day.
One foot in the
And he
grave.
dies in the end.
Well, he was like 900 years old.
No, he wasn't. I thought that too. He is 60. He is 60 years old because he was forced into early retirement. I remember watching that show and thinking, how is that man still walking around? He's so old. He's so grumpy. No, he is 60 years old. Sorry, Medusa. It's been out since the 90s. So, yeah.
My bank
Yeah, he
card is
just dies.
ready.
But yeah, he's so young. Yeah. Well, we might get some new followers.
Yeah, we'll just confuse everyone. We'll go to a con once as Zelda and Link. But you'll be Link and I'll be Zelda. Stupid wrong suitcases. Stupid fucking... Hey, that is the most... How dare you say that to me? I have never been so offended in my entire life than that comment. You absolute jerk face. No. Oh, and do it. That's just the worst thing ever. I'm not going to get over that. Why am I getting attacked in this stream? What is going on? Not even little friendly jabs. It's just like straight to the heart. You're too late.
Did you read out the comment for YouTube people?
Which one? Oh, how my guy. Oh, I think Andy could pull off a tingle pretty good if he trimmed his beard a bit.
Not a lot, just a bit.
Just a bit, yeah. Just a few balloons, and I could just hand people maps and throw glitter in their face. I have never played a Zelda game. That's because you're a man that doesn't have taste. Hence the army choices. Yeah, it's a Nintendo thing. You're just not from the Nintendo generation. If you had a Nintendo but didn't have Zelda, then we have a problem. What's a Tingle? Tingle is a character in the Legend of Zelda games, and his purpose was to unlock areas of the map by giving you map pieces. So in one particular game, it was Majora's Mask, I believe, you see him by he's floating on a balloon, and then you pop the balloon and he falls down and he gets really angry, and then you chat to him, give him some rubies, he gives you a map, so it unlocks another part of the map, and then he blows up and he throws some fairy dust in the air, and then he inflates another balloon and floats back up to the sky. He was voted the gayest character in all of video game history. So he's a man that wants to be a fairy. So he's a man, just a normal man, who dresses like Tinkerbell and uses a balloon to make himself fly and pretends that he's a fairy, floats around throwing glitter at people. So he's nearly as creepy as Mr. Mime, the Pokemon. Turns out it's not a Pokemon. It's just a man dressed up pretending to be a Pokemon, which is creepy as hell. Yeah, I was a Sega fan myself. Nice. I want to go to the docks during the week before 8 to 5 if you're pulling off your tingle. Your Slanesh is showing. I played Zelda Link to the Past. After that, all other games were inferior. It's true. Except for Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, which are two of the greatest games ever created. The first Nintendo I got was a Wii, solid Nintendo. One of the best Nintendo games I ever got was the
Penguin game.
The what?
The Penguin game where you had to get all the was it you getting the penguins off the ice, or it was one of those fitness ones, and you had to slant the ice. No. Someone will know it. It was a penguin game. You're on a ice. Oh my god, what is it called? Iceberg.
Yeah. Majora's Mask is
now
glorious.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it swayed and you had to stay on or something.
I think Laura's having a stroke.
Potentially.
The exception is Wind Waker, the best Zelda game. Wind Waker's really good. It is. It's very, 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 very good. But, like, Ocarina of Time paved the way. Because you got to remember, like, we had the Nintendo 64 and everything was, like, still kind of, like, side-scrollery. There was no open world games before that. You had Super Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time where, like, I still remember being a kid and finishing the Kakariko Forest bit, doing the Deku Tree, doing that bit, getting past the L Talks, walking out into Hyrule Field and just being like, oh my God. Like, I get to walk from here to down there if I want to for no reason. Like, this is the biggest map that has ever existed in anything ever. Like, games will never get bigger or better than this. And just, you know, spending 10 minutes walking down the field to get to Hyrule Lake and just, my mind was blown. So, yes, the Wind Waker is amazing, but there was other games like big open world games and big crazy games out there on the Wii U and stuff, or the GameCube for that, but it was just so ahead of its time. Arctic Adventure, Penguin and Seal. Is that ringing any bells?
I don't know, but yeah, it was with the Wii Fit. It was with the board, so you were standing and you were like using your weight to like. It was a mini game with an ice float, and you had to balance it so you could catch penguins. Was it catch them? Oh, it was. It was. Yeah. That was it.
Definitely a stroke, people. Definitely a stroke.
You're all so young. Yeah.
8-bit is still the shit.
I didn't.
Is it though? I didn't play games a lot for a while. Played Witcher 3 in lockdown and was staggered in that way.
Wow.
Just couldn't believe the scope of it is mind blowing these days when you do that. Like I keep finding that with like I remember playing like, you know, GTA. I played all GTAs, like starting from GTA London. But I remember playing like Vice City, for instance, and just it being the biggest game ever, you know, your 3 islands. But then getting to the next one and just hitting pause and hitting map and being like, you've got to be shitting me. Like, this is ridiculous. And then, of course, it just kept going and going. And I still just... Like, have you ever looked up how much GTA 4 has made? Like, money. How much money GTA 4 has? It's like... It's a ridiculous amount of money. Like, a colossal billions and billions and billions of euros made. And it's because it's so big. They have so much scope to keep adding in weird stuff and keep doing interesting things. And
I don't know. I think the maps in Euro Truck Simulator are pretty big too.
yeah, I see what you did there. The world. You're driving around Google Maps.
Well, no, you could. You can only do Europe and parts of America, but still, yes.
Yeah. Colin's night, folks.
Good night, Colin.
Laura got into
We will
Euro
see you.
Truck Simulator, so I bought her a wheel and pedals and all that kind of stuff, and then she stopped playing. Pretty much the week I got it for her, so it's kind of funny how that is.
No, not at all. What happened? I used to drive to work.
Take a look.
Take a look at
this.
the. Okay, go on. Take a look at
From
me
Star
now.
Wars to Winnie the Pooh gets destroyed by. Well, yeah, Pokemon is Pokemon. Come on. Like Pokemon is all well and good, but I'm talking about one thing, and like not every GTA game, just that GTA game. Yeah, Pokemon is a worldwide bananas phenomenon. Oh, I showed them the thing I printed.
Smash.
Did I show them?
I was about to ask. Yeah. 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 Should I drop good night, everyone? See you Thursday. We shall see you then. That's why I love the Far Cry games. The scale is incredible, and you can just wander for hours looking at the world.
So Laura wanted these printed to paint for me. So they are the original style Pokemon cards, but 3D. They've got little hooks built onto the back so you can hang them on your wall. So I did the 3 starters to begin with. Isn't that cool? Look cooler there. Look at Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur! Gasp, want. Medusa, every time I pick up anything 3D printed, you gasp and want it. I'm starting to feel like you're just addicted to resin, okay?
Which is fair. I think we just print the things that she likes anyway, because it's all the stuff that I like. So it's just, could you share the link on Discord? Yes, we found them there. So it's yes, but there's a Patreon where you can get them early and you get like extra stuff. But then once the like those, what are they called? The like monthly releases, they go on to cults then afterwards. But I think you get like more support and stuff if they're on Patreon. But yes, we will.
So the first 3 and Pikachu are free, so you can get those off cults without paying any money. They've got I think like is it 40 or 50 designs of other ones done, but they're paid content. So you have to like pay for each individual one, or like you said, you can join their Patreon and get their each one as they come out. But yeah, just very cool. I kind of have them pictured as like being in a case, a framed case, and then having the original Pokemon games underneath them. That'd be so cool. Red, blue, green. Trying to get a copy of green was going to be a nightmare. But
there's also a Pokedex.
Oh yeah, they did a Pokedex, and it was really cool because it's these slide in to be the screen. So it's like you open the Pokedex and this is it's so cool.
Psyduck is a must.
Psyduck is the second saddest Pokemon.
Thank you, Open Line, for subscribing. White Wolf, you are up at 4:30. I am so sorry. Good night. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and we will see you on Thursday. Still have red and blue.
Who does? Oh, so jealous. Give me them.
Tim. Get him.
Get him.
What did everyone think of Detective Pikachu? Because I kind of want to watch that again.
Ryan Reynolds had it, like, made it fun, I guess.
No, I just liked being in the world, I think. There was so much cool little, like, background, and I loved all the just, like, yeah, that is how they would coexist. It was just so cute. And really funny, too. I didn't say cute, I said manly.
Nailed it. They didn't notice a thing.
Wish to see more of the different Pokemon. Is that in Detective Pikachu, or are you talking about cards? The twist was yes, like beyond. Was it a twist? It wasn't a twist. Some of the Pokemon were creepy, yes, but it was decent. Yeah, I think it was like you didn't expect much from it, and then it was like, oh my god, is this good? I think this is good. I didn't hate it. The world was nicely vibrant, yeah. In the so you wanted to see more of the Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know, like, how do you pick what to... I felt like we got a good taste of everything, but the storyline kept it moving enough that you aren't really, like, seeing a lot of them, I guess.
Oh my word.
Are you ready to
raid? I am indeed ready to raid. There's
yes.
25 of us currently kicking about on Twitch. We jump across, say hello to this fine person. Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with us on the stream. Laura is trying to attend every stream this month. We'll see how successful she manages to be.
I would also like to be in some form of Halloween themey things. But if we're doing a scary game, we're going to have to work out that.
Yeah.
Because can I be in a scary game and a scary costume? I don't know. I don't want to do a scary costume.
We'll see.
Or will I? I don't know. Anyway, yes, sorry for talking. We will see you all on Thursday. I will be back. I will try to let Andy talk more, maybe. And maybe he'll even do some painting.
Let me do some beanie.